So one common scenario I see with my clients is them having information in a Google Spreadsheet and then using this information to make reports with Google Docs. Life is too short to do that manually, so let's see how we can automate it with Make. Okay, so what we are going to need is, of course, a spreadsheet. So here I have an example of a spreadsheet with random information, and then we're also going to need a Google Doc template. So the way to have information inserted as a template is to use curly brackets, as I do here. So this is the text that won't change, and this is the text that will change depending on the data in the spreadsheet. Perfect. So now that we have this, we can go ahead and create our scenario in Integromat. Okay, there we go. We have a new scenario. So the first module we're going to use is going to be the Gantt range values module, because we need to get this information. So let's go ahead and do that. So Google Sheets. And I'm going to choose, well, my spreadsheet. So it's going to appear here. Great. And then sheet name, I only have one sheet, so it's okay. And then the range is going to be A1 to C5. Okay, so let's run that. Perfect, it works. So what we get is the information that is in the spreadsheet. One thing we're going to need is to use an array aggregator, because as you can see here, the information comes in several different bundles, and this is a problem for us because, well, what we want to do is generate the Google Docs document at once with all this information. And if we don't use the array aggregator, what's going to happen is that one document is going to be created with this bundle, and then with this bundle, and so on and so forth. So let's add the array aggregator. So what we're going to do here is that we're going to use A, B, C. So the three columns we have in the bundles, and then we're going to bring all this information together. So let's do that. Okay, so as you can see, this was the input, so different bundles, and now we only have one bundle that is an array of collections with enter 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. Okay, great. So now we can go ahead and create our Google Docs. So we're going to choose the module create a document from a template. Our template is going to be this document, so let's choose this. And so now, as you can see, we're going to be able to replace the dummy data with the actual data you want to get. So here, the answer count is going to be in the first array, and it's going to be the B column. Then count 1, so count 1 is here, so it's going to be B2. So this is going to be the second array, and to retrieve that, all we have to do is go ahead, B, and just change the number here. So instead of having the first collection, what we're going to get is the second collection. And then so on and so forth. So question 1 is in cell A. No, sorry. So question 1 is in the cell A, and then on the second row, so it's going to be this one. So array. So this array, and then just second. And then for the percentage, it's the column C in the second row. So what we're going to do is, again, so we're going to retrieve the second collection in the array. So let's just complete all of this and then generate our template. Okay, so I'm done with completing all the information I needed, and now I'm going to set the title. So let's call it monthly report, and then I'm going to use the function to add the month, so that the month changes every time this report is generated. So to do this, I just have to go ahead and use the format date function. So we're going to take now, so today's date, and then the format we're going to choose is going to be, let me see, it's going to be this. So year and month. Okay, and there we go. So I'm just going to choose a random folder. So let's go ahead and try our scenario. Okay, so let's open the document. As you can see, now we have a new report that is using this template, and the information is pre-filled. So as you can see, so this month 162 people answered the report, they answer, and so this is row 1, this is row 2, and so on and so forth. So there we go. As you can see, it's very easy. And the last step is, let's say we want to generate this report every month, as we said. So what I'm going to do is come here, click on schedule setting, and say that it's going to run on a specific day of the month, so maybe every first of the month at this time. Perfect. Okay, save, and that's it. And this is how you can generate a Google document with Google Sheets using Integromat. And we're done. So if you found this video helpful, please make sure to like, share, subscribe, and if you have any questions or video suggestions, comment below. See you next time.